Hi everybody, it's Jeanette. It's 12 o'clock. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes. I hope that my connection stays throughout. Let me know if you're here. I have no idea. My first time. Okay, I don't see anybody here. Throw me a heart, throw me a like, thumbs up. I'll probably wait till about 12:02 to go. So let's see who shows up. I know that a lot of you are working, so thank you for coming during your lunchtime. Thank you for taking the time to be here. I have no idea what to say while I wait. Hi, Jasenia. All right. One more minute. One more minute. Heather, you did walk with me at Summit, girl. You did walk with me at Summit. Hey, Paulina. All right, guys. Hey, Arlene. Arlene and I love to take pictures drinking wine. I think that we're both yellow. We have a lot of yellow in us. All right, guys. So let's get started. There's a couple of you already. So here we go. My name is Jeanette Maseda, and I want to thank you so much for getting on this call. I know your time is valuable. I'm going to keep it short, sweet, and informative. I hope that you brought your pencils and your notebooks because you're going to leave here with a lot of notes, okay? So a little bit about me. My name is Jeanette. Like I said before, I am a mom of two and wife to Alfredo Lopez. I'm a five-star elite coach. I have been in this business for the last 3 years. I was able to retire this year in January from my 15-year career as a physical therapist. So thanks to Beachbody, I now do this full time. I'm not going to talk too much about me, but one of the things that I've loved about being in the push group is listening to the coaches talk about their struggles. I think sometimes when you hear elite and you hear all these, stars, you think that we don't struggle. And as you've seen, most of us, or not all of us, we go through our struggles. For me, I struggle on a daily basis. I've been on social media for 3 years. To this day, it makes me uncomfortable. It brings me anxiety, but I show up. And part of being successful is showing up and doing the things that you don't like to do, doing the things that put you out of your comfort zone. That's how you will be successful. I want to talk to you a little bit about elite, and I think going to elite last year taught me so many things, and it's led me to this point. Being an elite was a non-negotiable for me, and it was the hardest thing I've ever had to do professionally in any career, and I did it. And my motto was, I'm going to will myself to elite, and I did. And I'm hoping to do it a little bit different this year. And I'm hoping to teach you some skills to do it a little bit different. I don't want to have to push anyone to diamond. I want to be able to lift my coaches instead of pushing my coaches. And that's what I hope that you gain, from this call. Elite, once again, stressful. I remember being in Canada the last week of December and not having Wi-Fi and having to wake up in the cold winter, Canadian winter, and going to Starbucks to check my drill downs. It was hard, and I lost hair. And my hair here, you guys, it's finally coming back. You see all these little frizzes? That's my hair coming back because I lost hair in my battle to win elite. But I would do it all over again because my goals and my vision for what I want in my life is worth it. And you're worth it. And your dreams are worth it. Your families are worth all the hustle that you put into this business day in and day out. What this business has done for me, it's given me purpose. I was a mom. I was a physical therapist. I'm a wife. I love doing all those things, but I did not have purpose. And now, as a Beachbody coach, I have purpose. And the way I look at this business is that I'm here to be a servant. I serve my audience. I serve my coaches. That is what we do. We serve. And it's a lot easier to look at that business by saying we are here to serve than saying I'm here to sell challenge packs. I'm here to get customers. I can't wake up to sell challenge packs, but I can wake up to live my mission and to serve others. I want to give you a quote that's very that I love. And this is my book that I'm reading, The Seed. It's called Those Willing to Be Used to Make a Difference Would Be Given the Opportunities and Resources to Make a Difference. Those who will serve in small ways will be developed to serve in big ways. Okay? That is what we're here to do. We're here to serve. And I'm going to keep saying that because that's how the language that I'm using now. I hate to use Success Club. I like to now use impacting. My team, I want us to impact 100 lives, not I want us to hit Success Club 10, all of us each month, okay? Because we forget, and when we come into coaching, we never knew about rank, and we never knew about Success Club. We came in to change our lives, to change our financial situations, and to impact lives, and that's what we have to bring it to, okay? So this is a hard business, and as you can see, so many of our coaches leave this business. They give up so easily. So I want to make sure that each and every one of us has a clear why of why we do this business, having a clear vision, and knowing the questions that you need to ask from day one from your coaches to get this why. Because it's important, because you as a leader, these are the questions you have to be asking them. So when they want to give up, you know exactly how to prevent them from giving up and reminding them of why they started this business. So take out your pens, because here we go. We do the get started right call. And one of the questions is your why. And we know from hearing all our leaders say, you have to dig deep for your why. And I was like, okay, I'm going to dig deep. But I didn't have the questions. So every coach that I have, their first why is, I want to help people. And we know helping people is not your why. Helping people is not going to wake you up at 5 o'clock in the morning every day. It is your why. We all know that we want to help people. So the first question I'm going to ask you, what are some of the things that you have gone without in your life or you're going without today? I'm going to say that again. What are some of the things that you have gone without in your life or are going without? It could be financial, it can be relationships, and it can be emotional. So what are you going through? Okay? And that's a really important question. And this starts, your new coaches, you're going to start thinking about it. And this is where you as a leader, you have to dig deep. Are your coaches, do they have, are they debt free? Do they have a savings account? Are they participating in their kids' functions? Are they at home to cook dinner? Are they at home to eat as a family? These are all important questions that you have to be asking them to figure out their why. We all are going without things. For me, I went without purpose. More importantly, that was about me. And now, once I found my purpose, my bigger why is a lot bigger, and it's about my husband. And I did a video earlier this year about my husband and my vision, but I'm going to show you just a little piece. My vision is very clear because I get to see it every day, and I want to show you, this is what my husband's clean shirt looks like. This is a washed shirt. Every day I get to see my husband come in dirty, tanned, dehydrated, smelling awful. Okay? So my why is so clear because I get to see it every day and I get to smell it. And that's what pushes me. So you have to figure out that why that's so clear to you and to your coaches. As clear as this, where you can see it, you can smell it. Okay? My why, my husband, he doesn't get to say good morning to our kids. There's no good morning kisses. Okay? Because he has to be at work at 6:30. He comes home, he has no energy. And sometimes he works till 6 and 7 o'clock. So he is missing out on a lot of our family time. So my why now is to bring my husband home. So that's, once again, that's the first question. The second question is, how has being without those things made you feel, and how has it affected the quality of your life? So these things that you're going without, how is it making you feel? Okay, how does it make you feel not being at your kids' functions? How does it make you feel not having a penny extra to spend? And maybe, you know what? It's also about the little things. It sucks not to be able to do your nails. It sucks to have to clean your house every week. So big things, but we also have to do those little small things like pedicures and manicures and a cleaning lady and a pool guy. Those are important things. Having dinners, having to be able to go to a restaurant. So not only big things, but also little things. Okay? All right. So Third question, write it down. If life were perfect a year from now, what sort of things would you have? What would you do? What places would you go? Okay? And another thing I realized by asking these questions is people are not dreaming big enough. We have such small visions of where our life is headed. And that's our job as leaders, to allow and give permission to our coaches to dream big. We want to dream big because this is what this business is all about. Being able to get things that we never would have imagined. Okay? So now, you got those 3 questions? I can write them down in the group. I know I threw some stuff at you. Hold on. Okay, I hope I'm back. All right, so now let's talk about creating a mission statement. So I want you to create a mission statement for you, and I want you to create a mission statement with your team as a team, okay? So my mission is to empower people to live a life of purpose. My team is to empower and motivate people to soar. So how are you going to find this mission statement? More questions. Take out your pens again. When you look at the world, what are the things that bring you pain? Okay, so what I did with this question is I looked at my audience. I looked at the women that I was trying to help. And these were women who lacked self-esteem. These were women who couldn't look in a mirror. These were women who had no purpose. Okay, so that brought me pain. So your mission statement, you have to look at things that bring you pain. So think about your audience. Think about what they're going through. So now, 2, what specific changes have you seen in your life that you would like to share with the world? Okay. What has this business brought to you? What has been your aha moment? For me, it's been very clear is that we all have an amazing gift. Okay. And it is up to us to share it with the world. There's a lot of us. There's 400,000 coaches. And we all are unique. And we have something special to share. And it is our duty to share that with the world. Okay? Okay, so lastly, sorry, I have to read my notes. If you can sum up the difference to make in others in just 3 words, what would those 3 words be? Okay, 3 words is very little. So mine's a lot longer than 3 words. Mine is live a life of purpose. So with these questions, as you start writing, what are words that are popping out in these 3 questions? And that's how you are going to start building your mission statement. Make it very simple. 1 word, you can change it, okay? You guys are not married to this mission statement, but start thinking about it. Like for me, like I said, it's to empower people to live a life of purpose, okay? I didn't want it to be fitness related. I wanted my mission statement to be very broad. I want to help people. All right, so creating a vision board. And this is really something that's very important, not only for you, but for your coaches. So important that I've added a vision board to my Coach Basics. That's the way we end our Coach Basics. We are doing our vision board. Why? It's important for me to know their dreams. It's important for me to know because it becomes part of my dream. My coach's dreams are my dreams and they're my goals. So how are you going to create this vision board? All right, let's go. All right, so on the left side of the vision board, I'm going to show you my vision board. So, okay, I have a big, okay, guys, big. So on the left side, you're going to talk about all the things that you're going without. So the first question that I ask you, what are the things that you're going without? That is going to be on your left side of the board. On your right side, you're going to write all the things that you want, okay? It is your job as leaders to make sure that they're very specific. It's not about traveling. Where do you want to travel? Who do you want to travel with? And as you can see, man, I'm going skiing. That's part of my vision board. I want to go skiing, okay? Skiing with my family. There's a picture. I want a pool guy. There's my pool guy. I want a cleaning lady every single week. There's my cleaning lady. So make sure you're telling the universe where you're headed. Be very, very clear. Okay. So then my mission, okay? I want you to have your mission statement, okay? Empower people to live a life of purpose. There's my family. And then we're going to write your goals, your 2016 goals and your 2017 summit goals. Okay, and that is how you're going to create a vision. New coaches, old coaches, everybody's creating a vision board. And as leaders, okay, you're pushing to diamond, you're pushing to premier, you're pushing for elite. Part of your goals have to include your team. So for me, I definitely put that I want one of my challengers to lose 100 pounds. I want my coaches to be making $1,000 a month. So a lot of my vision board has to do with my team, and it should be because it's also about them. So I hope that you guys are liking all this so far. So that is your job, okay? I want you to create a vision board. I want you to ask these questions of your coaches, and I want you to have a vision board party. And the vision board party must have a little wine, and make it a wine party. And I can tell you it's been one of my favorite meetings this year. It was 2.5 hours long, but we enjoyed it. We got to know each other. We got to know each other's struggles, things that I didn't know about my coaches. We were very honest in the things that we have been going out without in our lives. So it's a time to unite, to build team, and you're going to have a lot of fun. All right, so let's talk about leading. And this is... I have a problem because I'm a yellow and I'm a blue, and I love helping people. And I give a lot of my time to people that don't deserve my time. And I continue to take away time from my family to give to people that are not deserving of my time. So I say this, I know I struggle with this, and I'm sure some of you guys struggle with this. But take out your pens. All right, so who are you going to mentor? Because you are one person, and we want you to have a balanced life. So who is being productive in your team? And yes, we want them to be hitting SC. But if it's a new coach and they're doing all the vital behaviors and they just haven't gotten to the point that they're hitting, the SC numbers, they still deserve your time, right? Activity. Are they being active on your team calls, on your team page, in your challenge groups? What's their attitude? Are they coming in like as go-getters? Are they bringing energy? Are they adding value to you, to your team, to your customers in your challenge groups? So those are the 4 things that you really need to take into account when you are mentoring people. So now, pick your 4 or 5 that you're going to mentor, because you can't mentor everybody, all right? And it's going to be frustrating, because I'm frustrated with a lot of them, because I'm like, I'm giving you all this time and they're not doing anything. So it brings your energy level down. So talk to those that are going to bring your energy up and meet your efforts. So you get on these calls. You've done your vision board. You know your coach's why. So now you know exactly what they want. So in a call, you're going to remind them of their goals. Remember, it's not about you, and it will never be about you. You help your team get to reach their goals, and you'll reach yours, right? We've heard that over and over again. So get on this call. You remind them, okay? Remind them of their goals. Then, this is where you don't have to be the bad guy, because I hate being the bad guy. And I feel like half the time I have to be the bad guy. Are you currently doing the things you need to do to reach your goals? So what does that question do? And I'm going to say it again. Are you currently doing the things you need to do to reach those goals? That puts you, that you're not the bad guy. You are allowing them to evaluate themselves, and they're going to be honest. And a lot of the time they're going to be like, you know what, Jeanette, I'm not doing the things that I need to be doing to reach my goals. So you don't have to be that bad person saying, you're not posting, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. You're not going to be that person anymore. You are here to lead them and to mentor them and hold them accountable. Then third question I want you to ask them is, what do you need to do to hit your goals? Okay? You cannot tell these coaches what to do. They have to be responsible for their own actions. All right. For me, the questions I also like to ask, how are you going to hold them accountable? Well, how many conversations can you commit to having a day? How many invites can you commit to? How many personal development minutes are you going to commit to? So once again, you as a leader, you're writing all these things down and you're holding your coaches accountable. So when you get on that second call, once again, you remind them of their goals. And hey, you told me to hold you accountable for invites. Were you able to invite 2 people a day? Yes, no, 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 whatever. So see, you're leading. You're not pushing them. You are lifting them. You're holding them accountable. So what happens if they're not? If you've had 2 or 3 calls and you're like, no, I'm not doing this. And no, I'm sorry. I'll do it next time. You have to remind them again. You know, you told me you wanted this, this, and this. Do you still want it? Okay? 3, 4 weeks, 3, 4 calls, it's not happening. Bless and release. Okay? And it's saying, you know what? Right now, you might not be ready. I'm always here for you. Okay? I'm always here for you. When you are ready, to commit to your goals, we can start these one-on-one calls so I can hold you accountable for your goals. All right, so I don't want us to be the bad guys. I want us to stop pushing these people that don't want it. I want us to be lifters. I want us to be able to lift them up and lift those who want to be lifted. Okay? We can never use others to reach our goals. Okay? We must help others reach their goals. So I hope that you have loved this call. I know I threw a lot of questions out there. I don't know if you guys can write as much as I said, but I can write these questions down if you guys need me to. So the action steps, I'll say it again, create those vision boards. Do this with your new coaches. It's a great way to find out their why, for them to know their why, for them to have a clear vision of where they're headed so that you can hold them accountable. And do this with your team. Do this every month with those new coaches. Make a list of those who you want to mentor, who deserve your mentorship, who are worthy of your mentorship. I highly suggest reading The Miracle Morning. It's been one of those books that have changed my life. Also, the program TeamZ. If you haven't done it, there's a 30-day free trial. Go ahead and get TeamZ as well. It's going to really change your business and keep you focused. So that is enough for me. If you have any questions, throw them in there, and I'll go in and answer any questions. Live your life with passion, with purpose. Be a servant to your customers, to your coaches, and to your audience. Goodbye.